My lords, it's a great pleasure to follow the noble Earl of Dundee with another message of the need for environmental protection. And I rise briefly to speak in support of Amendment 293E. And I thank the noble Lord Whitty, for moving this and for his long-term concentration on the issue. We're yet again in a non-regression cause, something for which I feel something like a broken record. We were promised non-regression. That's something we heard again and again and again through the whole Brexit debate and subsequently. And I think we need to consider this amendment in the light of the debate that was conducted publicly in February and March, when the industry initially proposed a light touch registration of chemicals that were already on the EU REACH registration at the end of the transition period, effectively allowing a rubber stamp on those already in use. Now, in response to that, environmental groups warned that this would contravene the principles which are apparently contained within the Environment Bill, which commits to retain the no data, no market access principle on which REACH is based. Now, the noble Lord Whitty made some very important points about how the EU is progressing on the new investigation of the impacts of the cocktail of chemicals, something highly relevant to the Amendment 152 we debated some weeks ago, also in the name of the noble Lord Whitty, about the impact of pesticide applications near homes. If we don't have full data on each and every chemical, the Health and Safety Executive won't simply be able to do its job and will be at risk of legal challenge. The data being out there somewhere isn't enough. Regulation is a process, an ongoing, continuous process, and it requires access to high quality, up-to-date data. And I note the response in March from Breast Cancer UK, who said that such an action would weaken the Health and Safety Executive's ability to protect public health. Now, this, my lords, is my final contribution to this very long committee, indeed the final contribution from the Green Group to this committee. So if the House will allow me a couple of sentences, it's been a very long and fruitful haul, at least in the airing of issues, the identification of the many flaws of this bill. Not surprising, perhaps, when this is such a fast-moving area and we've been dealing with a bill so long in gestation. We've given the noble Lord the Minister a busy recess in terms of meetings and, we hope, the drafting of government amendments reflecting our debates. The noble Lord, the Earl of Devon, back in the second reading, said that this was the Green Party's bill. We've done our best to make a positive, constructive contribution to this bill, and we hope that we will see some results. See you all in September.